Good morning, pre-algebra. Today we're going to start out by going over O1. This is the second day on 2.3. So here is your warm-up. The vertices of a triangle are -4, +4, B, -4, 1, and C, -1, +1. Draw the figure and its image after the translation. Well, we're not going to draw the image, but we're going to use the rule of going 6 units to the right to change what these are. So let me just write A is at -4, +4, and B is -4, 1, and C is -1, +1. And so what I want you to do is try and figure out where are these points going to be after you go 6 units to the right. We're going to do the same thing for number 2. We're going to use the exact same points, -4, +4. B is -4, +1. C, once again, is -1, +1. Let's see if you can figure out what those would be after the transformation. So pause the video now and give these a shot. Alright, so if we're moving 6 units to the right, is that a change in the x or the y? So if we're going 6 units to the right, that means that the x is going to change, and it's moving positively, right? So it means that our x is going to increase by 6. So in -4, 4 is going to change. If we take the x value, which is -4, and add 6, that's going to be +2, 4. B is going to be +2, 1. And C is going to be -1 plus 6 is going to be 5, 1. Over here, if we go 1 unit to the left, that means that our x value is going to go decrease by 1. So we're going to -1 from the x. And from the y-axis, we're going to go down 3 units. So we're going to go down 3, so that's -3. So we're going to use this rule right here. We're just going to -1 from the x and -3 from the y. So instead of -4, 4, that's going to be -4 minus 1, which is -5. And 4 minus 3 is 1. -4 minus 1 is -5. 1 minus 3 is -2. And -1 minus 1 is -2. 1 minus 3 is -2. Alright, that's how you do the warm-up. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and go to your vocab Google Sheets. We've got one definition to put in today, and that is a reflection over the y-axis. When you're done updating your slide, come back and watch the rest of this lesson. Alright, back to the lesson. We're going to go over this pretty quick. Tell whether the blue figure is a reflection of the red figure. Letter A is yes, this is a reflection. B is no, this is not a reflection. This is a translation. And remember, a translation is a slide. Letter A, is this one a reflection? This one is a reflection. This is a reflection over the y. And letter B is no, this is not a reflection, this is a translation. And it was translated by sliding down. Number 1, is number 1 a reflection? The answer is no, it is a translation. Number 2, is number 2 a reflection? No, this is a translation. How about number 3? Yes, this is a reflection. Alright, this should be review from the other day when we talked about reflecting over the x-axis. When you reflect over the x-axis, the x stays the same. So if I start out with -1, +1, this is A, and B is going to be -1, 3. And C is 6, 3. we reflect over the x-axis. So if you reflect over the x-axis, x is going to stay the same, and then y you're going to take the opposite of, right? So x stays the same. So if you can identify which one is the x value, it's always the first number. This part is going to stay the same. So a prime is going to be x stays the same, so that's still -1, and then we take the opposite of the 1, which is -1. On letter B, b prime, x stays the same, opposite of y, so this is 3, the opposite of 3 is -3. C prime, x stays the same, that's 6. The opposite of 3 is -3. So if we were to plot these points, just to show you what it looks like, -1, -1 would be there. That's A prime. -1, -3 would be there. And +6, -3 would be here. Does that look like a reflection over the x? And yes, it is a reflection over the x. Here is the real meat of the lesson. It's the reflection over the y-axis. So, let me just write these out. I've got P is -2,5. Q is -1, -1. I've got R, which is -4, +2. And I have S, which is -4, +4. Now, we need to reflect this over the x-axis. So if you remember, a reflection over the x-axis, x stayed the same, and you took the opposite of y. Well, now we're going to reflect over the y-axis. So if you reflect over the y-axis, you're going to take the opposite of the x, however the y stays the same. So kind of a reversal of what we did last time. So if we look here at the example P, -2,5, that's going to change into the opposite of the x, which is 2. Y stays the same. That'll be 2,5. On Q, the opposite of x, that'll be +1. And -1 is going to stay the same. The opposite of -4 would be +4. And the 2 stays the same. The opposite of -4 is +4. And the 4 stays the same. So we're just using this rule right here. Take the opposite of x and y stays the same. Let me get some graph paper. So here I've drawn the trapezoid shape in the blue. And now we're going to put in the new locations. So I've got 2, 5. So over 2, up 5. I've got 1, -1. I've got 4, 2. And I've got 4, 4. So if I can connect these lines, you can tell that that's a reflection over the y-axis. And so today our focus is this formula right there. Here we go on extra example 3. The vertices of a triangle are A is 1, -2. B is 4, -2. And C is 1, 4. And we're reflecting over the y-axis. So remember, when you reflect over the y-axis, you're going to change the x, you're going to take the opposite of the x, but the y stays the same. So we've got A prime, the opposite of 1 is going to be -1, y stays the same. The opposite of 4 is -4. Y stays the same. The opposite of 1, -1. The y stays the same. Alright, let's graph this. Alright, so I've drawn the original. Now let's put in our new points. -1, -2, which is going to be right there, approximately. -4, -2, about right there. -1, +4. And if I connect this to make our triangle, we can see that that is a reflection over the y-axis. Alright, so we're going to put these through. They just want us to put it through the rule. So remember, all we're doing here is, since we're going over the y-axis, you're going to keep your y value the same, and your x value is the one that's going to change. So this is going to be the opposite of x, but your y is going to stay the same. So let's just look at this first one. Here we've got -2 for our x value. The opposite of -2 is going to be +2. And then your y is going to stay exactly the same. For b prime, you're going to take the opposite of -4. So the opposite of -4, +4. The y value is going to stay the same. On c, we're going to take the opposite of -1. The opposite of -1, +1. And then the y value stays the same. On the second one, we're going to do the exact same rule. Remember, you're going to take the opposite of the x value. The opposite of -2, +2. Y is going to stay exactly the same. The opposite of -5, +5. The y value stays the same. The opposite of -3, +3. The y value is going to stay the same. That's it for the lesson, guys. Just remember, this is all we're working on today. This is the only new part. When you reflect over the y-axis, you take the opposite of the x value. The y value stays exactly the same. Remember to join the Google Help Meet if you need some help.